Hello from SheNature.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I'll be doing a video comparing the Air Arms FTP 900, which is a very pricey field target rifle. It's the champion gun. This gun is amazing. Like, despite the look and all that stuff, even the performance will shock you. You know, I got a few Air Arms rifles, and I would say this gun is totally different in terms of behaviors. It's different. Like the handling, the kind of recoilless, you don't feel a thing inside. It's really amazing. It's a new kind of feeling to me. But now comparing this to another new product that just came out recently from Air Arms, the HFT 500 right here. But I actually put a nicer scope on this one because this thing is more compact in size, so I decided to put a bigger scope, and it looks prettier like that. Okay, first of all, they both have the stunning and amazingly looking laminated wood stock, but this one is the matte finish, and then you get more stippling and so on, the texture, so it gives you a better grip. For hunters, you will like this one more than the other one because this one is more compact and the stock is not glossy. So the main thing why they make it not glossy is because you don't want light to bounce off and reflect and stuff in the forest while you're hunting, right? These colors, they are meant to be for kind of camouflage inside the wood. So if you actually handle a gun like that in the wood, you probably can hide inside the tree and bushes and be camouflaged. So it's pretty nice. It got a nice hunter vibe there. So yeah, HFT hunter field target. So basically it really, you know, gives you that kind of vibe. Also, not to forget the single loading, single shot breech right here is squarey, and it looks more like the S510 kind of series breech. So you can still see the trace of the S510 kind of vibe right here on top. So everything looks very much like the S510 series, except for the color, and also the maybe it's a little bit smoother in terms of handling this slide lever. Okay, so basically it's more like a beefed up S510 with nicer stock, nicer trigger, new trigger, new trigger guard. Maybe you can say it's more like that. Okay, so this one, the HFT 500, when you handle it, if you're a user of the older Air Arms models with side lever, the S510 series, you'll be very familiar with this gun. Even the gauge is here, everything, like even the filling adapter, you can use your old one. Everything is very much like it's easy to adjust to. So if you have experience with Air Arms rifles in the past, shooting the S410, S400, S510, if you pick this one up, it will feel almost the same to you, except for more adjustable stock. Everything is more adjustable, more customizable, and then you got a nicer trigger, which is very insane light, and so on. So basically this gun, okay, if you hold it, it feels more like a beefed up old version Air Arms rifle, and it's easy to get used to. Also, the finish on the stock helps the hunters to hide in the bush and not, you know, reflect light and so on. So this one it's like that. It's very fancy, nice looking. Everything is great, but it's not the stunning kind of like wow, it's a new product, that kind of vibe. The Air Arms FTP 900, some people say it's like the EV2, the match rifle. Well, it is kind of like that, but this one the glossy finish is awesome. It's one of the guns that you can put and just put it, you know, right there at home with some light shining down, and then everyone who looks at this thing will go you know, like that. Okay, it's a stunning piece of art. Also the nickel coated nickel finish barrel shroud, they look like the finish on the on my S400 MPR biathlon rifle. It looks like that kind of finish, so it's really cool. It sort of reminds me of that old rifle, not old, but older model rifle when I hold this gun. But everything is very different, you know, like with the barrel shroud. Usually Air Arm does not come with barrel shroud, and this one does, so it's pretty cool. And the beefy air stripper right here with that wind checking device, the leveling device, everything is very like tactical for that kind of field target game. So everything is very new to me. You know, this one, even the gauge is in front here, and then they come with a new style adapter for filling your Air Arm rifle right here. So this one, when you hold it, everything is new. It feels very new. It's refreshing. It's not the same, you know, not like your ordinary Air Arm rifle. Also, the breech right here, everything is so smooth. There's no rigid sharp edges. There's no like straight cut edge. It's not like the blocky kind of structure anymore. This one is smooth. Everywhere is smooth. Just like the texture, everywhere on the stock is smooth. There's no hard edges on the stock. There's nothing that will scratch your hand. Nothing that you will feel, oh, an edge there. Nothing is like that. Everywhere is rounded off. Even these straight edges there is rounded off. So everything, like even here, the straight edges, when you hold it, it's rounded off. Everything is rounded off. Everything is smooth like silk. Even here, it's like, woo, like that. So that is what I can call sexy. It's really sexy. Everywhere it's like flowing. Like this from here and down, you can touch here with your finger, and then put a drop of water, it will slide right down here onto the stock and right down to the ground. It's like so smooth. Everything is smooth. And then the stock right here, when I look at the photos online, I thought, they're just reusing the stock attachment, the adjustment thingy from the biathlon rifle, maybe. Okay, it looks about the same. But when I get it, I have two of those. Like I have this rifle and the biathlon, right? So I compare them. It's not the same. This one is totally amazing. You get one more adjustment piece right here, and the whole thing can tilt or swing left and right like a fish. And then also there's two sections right here that you can, you know, twist around. Everything is so cool. Like, and then here you see the stud. It totally eats into your shoulder, and it clamp onto your shoulder right there like that. It's so customizable, so fit, and everything is like, wow, insane sturdy. The biathlon rifle, they have this section right here, but it's more rigid and it's less customizable. And also that part is more weak in terms of the screws and stuff. So when I put the rifle like this on the ground, okay, this part always collapse and then bend the other way with that rifle. This one, it stays like that when I put it on the ground. So it's very, very sturdy. Also, for most of your Air Arm rifles, you don't have a grip that looks like a sniper rifle kind of grip like that, like a target gun. You don't have this piece for all those rifles you have in the past, right? This one, wow, the whole grip system is very target-like. It's like you're, all of a sudden it transforms you into a, you know, like those Olympic air rifle shooting people like that, like the professionals. All of a sudden you can hold on of these guns, and then you feel like you're shooting in those competitions. It's insane, and everything is just like, wow, amazing. The single loading, well, personally I like repeater. But this one, because it's a target rifle, like when I look at the target, I shoot about, you know, I don't know how many, like 30, 40 targets, bullseyes, mini targets, okay? I don't mind to load one pellet and then focus, concentrate, pull the trigger, and then load again. It gives me time to rest and take a break with my vision. So it helps you to regenerate your focus, cycle the mental state, you cycle it, cycle your breathing, you know, take the time, go like that, shoot, and then take the time to go like that. It's a kind of cultivation, right? It's not like just boom, you know, not like that kind of vibe. So this is very different, and I don't mind single loading with this one. It feels very nice. It's not like those, not like the other one where you have a groove where you drop the pellet in and then you push it back. This one, you have to use your thumb, the finger, to go inside the breech and then push the pellet into that hole and stab it back slowly. So it requires a little bit more skills. If you're wearing gloves, this won't work for sure. You need to get used to it. So this is kind of cool, right? You see the side-by-side comparison. They are really different kind of beast. I would say if you want to ask which one is better, well, it depends what you're doing and your budget. You know, one is about, you know, 1.4K or something like that. Another one is about this $3,000, and so it's different, you know. I would say if you're a competition shooter, you go straight to the FTP. If you're shooting at home or shooting for hunting, field target hobby, the HFT is also very good. The only difference is that you get a very professional setup, very customizable setup with the FTP, and also I have to say the FTP is regulated from what I know. So the accuracy, the consistency with FPS is much better than the older models. And we'll see that in our chrono test, but usually you can see a very small jumps. Even from the factory test, you see right here, you got a sheet with the factory testing velocity. I'll read a few, okay? So it's like this. So you see from shot 51 and on, okay, I'll read. 774, 777, 779, 781, 771, 775, 772, 778, 777, 776, 770, 774, 775, 779, 778, 777, 776, 773, 77, you know, it's like that. So very consistent FPS, very consistent. Even they're not sorting the pellets and stuff in the factory for sure, but it's very nice. If you sort the pellets and shoot in a more controlled environment, I'm sure that you'll get better results. And there are more to adjust inside the regulator and stuff that you can get even better results out of this gun. So the FTP is hardcore. It's like everything, crazy adjustment. Okay, very precise adjustment. Even the level of your gun and so on, all that stuff, okay, crazy. The HFT is a great gun if you're just a little bit low on budget, but it still provides you that crazy button trigger, and it provides you that single loading breech, a platform that you'll be more familiar with if you use the S510, and also the stock is crazy adjustable all the way, and it's awesome. So I will say both guns are nice. It's really the matter of price and also how insane you want to go with the consistency and adjusting all that internals. The FTP is more customizable, but if you're not those who like always tweak your gun here and there, the HFT is more than enough for sure. And I would say for myself right now, both guns are over my shooting skills. They're like really insane crazy, but you know, I need to have a lot of practice to be able to utilize their power. It's insane. So anyway, that's the comparison video between the Air Arms HFT 500 and the FTP 900. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Don't forget to ask questions if you have any on the comment box below, and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.